Likelihood of an event. To determine the likelihood of an event, we're going to think about it on a scale starting at 0. Remember that probability is a fraction, and fractions can turn into decimals and percents. So we're going to start with 0. If you are told that the likelihood of you getting ice cream for dinner tonight is 0%, you know that it would be impossible. It is not going to happen. So next along our scale is going to be the fraction 1/4, which is 0.25 or 25%. Well, if you have a 25% chance of having ice cream for dinner, it's not that great of a chance, but it's not impossible. So this is unlikely. Next, a half, 0.5, or 50%. The 50% chance of having ice cream for dinner is as likely as not or equally likely. It's as likely to happen as it is not. Next, 3/4, 0.75, or 75%. If you have a 75% chance of having ice cream for dinner, it's looking pretty good. So that is likely. And then the last number on our scale is going to be 1, which is 1 as a decimal, and as a percent is 100. So if you find out that you are having ice cream for dinner and it is 100% going to happen, then you know it is certain. Now understand, there are many different percentages and fractions along this scale. So you have to see where it falls to determine its likelihood. Anything between 1 and 24% would be considered unlikely, as would 26 to 49%. So all of this is considered unlikely. And then 51 all the way to 99 would be considered likely. All right, so let's determine some likelihoods. Flipping a coin and getting heads or tails. Well, on a coin, we can only get heads or tails. So the likelihood of that happening is 100%. So it is certain. Picking a red marble from a bag of black and blue marbles. If the bag only contains black and blue marbles, the chances of you getting a red one is 0%, so it is impossible. Rolling an even number on a number cube labeled 1 through 6. Well, on that number cube, the 2, 4, and 6 are even, so 3 out of 6, which is a half. So 50% of the time, which is equally likely. And picking a card with a vowel from a box of 26 cards labeled with the letters in the alphabet. Well, there are 5 vowels, so 5 out of 26. Well, 5 out of 26, when you turn that into a decimal, is 0.19. So on our scale, it's going to be over here, so that falls in the unlikely range.